Yep.
Yep. Yeah, man. Just to land back off that point. Yeah, you know we can't let Esau draw out a carnal side, man. And that's what he wants to do. He wants to, because he says he's not a spiritual man. He's carnal. He's fleshly. You know, this house, so to speak, that we're building is spiritual.
God.
In the ancient world, you know, he was able to attack it carnally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had the temples. He came and destroyed it. Now the temple is spiritual. He don't know what to do, man. He's bugging out. He's asking questions. He's looking around.
God.
You know, he's all paranoid. He don't know what to do, man.
You
know,
the bugged out Edomite, that hillbilly in the video yesterday when he was basically catching the other Edomites up to speed on GMS. You know, they're in every city. Yeah. Every major city that you can't get away from them. Yep. That's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
He wondering in his head, how is it that these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Native American are constantly waking up? One man falls and another one pops up, man. It's the spirit of the Lord. Hey, he could come through and drop a bomb on a whole Atlanta camp. Mm-hmm. Hey, and it'll be another camp the next day, man. Because the Lord said, he could raise up these stones to serve him, man.
That's right.
Lively stones. Mm-hmm. So it's nothing for the Lord to put men out there on the highways and byways. But because he has you, he has me, he has this brother on the highways and byways, we need to be obedient unto his words because it's life, man. Mm-hmm. Because Esau is a carnal individual and he knows how to pull that carnality out of you, man. But the Lord is pulling out that spirituality, and that's the thing to lay hold on, man, and hold fast to. You got it right.
This is another one going into basically our speech. Mm-hmm. You know, our speech, our conduct. This is Titus 2 and verse 7. It says, "In all things, showing thyself a pattern of good works." Mm-hmm. Yeah, so how your conduct, man, a pattern. It should be like you should have like a reputation of being a brother. Yeah, that brother's, man, you know, the brother's all right. Mm-hmm. Not about damn, this brother, man, this guy's still kind of worldly. He still kind of got some niggerish ways about him. Nah, man, you want to show yourself a pattern of good works, man. Mm-hmm. It says, in doctrine, showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity. Verse 8, sound speech that cannot be condemned. Right, which is this word, man. You know, just edify, stick to the scriptures, man. And this link up with I can't remember the chapter, but Luke, where it says the Lord said that I will give you a mouth that none of your adversaries can gainsay nor resist. This is word, man. That's why it says sound speech that cannot be condemned. Yeah, these devils, like you said, the news network, goddamn, what's that damn
news unit?
The news unit. Damn Al Bundy from that TV show. I forgot the name of it. Yeah. You know, he looked just like Al Bundy, man.
Yeah, you know, Cletus, man.
Yeah, Cletus and you know, whatever.
That from Gunsmoke, man. Yeah, got that old Cletus, man. Yeah, man. It can't get right, man.
Yeah, it can't get, and that's why they can't condemn what we saying out the scriptures, man. Cause we saying the truth. So he got to come with these attacks. Like you said, calling us niggers and coon, going GMS coon hunting. All right, it says a sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you. Right. So if we be persecuted, man, let's be persecuted for the word, man. You know, and our conduct and how we move, man, they ain't gonna be able to say nothing about it. We could be blameless, man. God. We just out there on the highway. All of this commotion is coming all because we just reading scriptures, man. When you really think about it, you know, we ain't making no threat. You don't see us, like you said, toting guns. And
we ain't protesting in the
streets. We ain't protesting none of that. All we do is a few men on a corner, on a block in the city, reading the Bible, man.
That you say that it has no validity.
Right. That's right.
You still got more on it?
That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That was the point. Go ahead.
To land back off that, this is Philippians chapter 2, verse 15. That ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of Yahweh, without rebuke. So it's nothing that these people can come and actually say against us. It's nothing that they can come against us and rebuke us in doctrine, man, because we know we have 100% proof. So what can they rebuke you for? The way that you carry yourself, the way that you speak, and the way that you act out in your day-to-days, man. That's what men can actually rebuke you from. And your movements, man. Who you are as a character.
That's right.
It says, without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation. And that's all we have, and that's including these 2/3 individuals too, man. Not just Esau, but because, matter of fact, I'm gonna continue, and that's gonna be the point. Among whom ye shine as lights in the world. And that's what the brother was going to. We got to be lights unto these individuals out here. The hell with Esau is we showing the jakes that could possibly come into this truth, the hopeful elect, we showing them how to move in the truth, man. Through the persecution. What should separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall it be persecution? No, man. So when people are coming against us, vilifying our names, provoking brothers. I was just watching a brother out there in San Francisco. The brothers had a knife pulled on them by some hillbillies this past week, man. But the brothers, did you hear anything on the news of 20 men stomping out of clan of Edomites? No, man, because brothers understood this is a spiritual walk. It's persecutions it comes with the territory, man. You gonna have scoffers and scorners, man. Jake be thinking you in the spirit of the Lord dealing with you because you catching hell, and then you go railing with Esau. Like, no, man. You showing yourself to be a novice. Stick within the parameters of the scriptures, man. Do the things that were shown by great men before you. Hey, be spiritual, man. That carnal stuff that stuff is played out. The Lord said, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. So the way we carry ourselves, the way we speak, will speak volumes. A light doesn't. Name one time you heard a light speak up. You seen it. Right. You see it. It's seen and not heard, man. That's how we have to be in this captivity, man. You have to be seen and not heard, man.
That's right.
You got it.
Con, just to back you up. This is 1 Timothy's 4:12. Just on a topic of being examples. As you said, being that light. That little beacon of light in the midst of all this darkness. This is 1 Timothy 4:12. It says, let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers. So we got to be examples of the believers of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. When people see us in our day-to-day, especially on the highways and byways, they're supposed to say, oh, damn, that's basically we're the representatives of Yahweh Yahushua on the earth, man. It says, but be thou an example of the believers in word, like you mentioned about the sound speech, right? It says in conversation, which we know the word conversation means conduct, man. Your conversation is how you conduct yourself. It says in charity, in spirit, all right. It didn't say in carnal, in the spirit, man. It says in faith, in purity. You see? Yeah, so this is what we gotta exude to the body and to the world, man. All right, as believers of Yahweh Shah, it comes with rules and regulations, man. It's a protocol to follow. We representing the greatest man in the history of the world, man, Yahweh Shah. So our actions have to portray that, man. Righteousness, purity, soundness, faith, all these different things, man. And just to go back to the topic, Esau is the man. He's the top carnal creature on the earth, man. And he got this sword, man. Which is his blessing. You cannot, you can't fight this man, with his blessing, man. We got to fight him with the spirit, man.
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead.
If you don't mind. It was going into what we went into earlier.
Oh, okay.
All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49. And the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, and from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, and a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. And who was that? Esau, man. Man, this English language is a bastardized language. You didn't know this when you came over here on them ships, man.
Right.
I'll continue. And this is the point. It says, a nation of fierce countenance. And Esau, when Esau look at you, man, Esau look at Jake with disdain, man, because he understands he has the blessing of the sword. And when you know that you have a power on your side that another man cannot stand up to nor match, man, hey, that pride, that look of that countenance that man has on his face, man. Matter of fact, an example, Tyson Tyson showed you every fight. Tyson looked every guy the same way.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Hey, he said if you slighted your eyes in it, I got you.
Yeah, he said,
and that's Esau with us, man.
That's right.
If he see that slight of an eye, this guy can get carnal. Because the spiritual man can look Esau dead in his eyes and not look away. It's like, I'm finna give it to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Why? Because we understand what we have on our side. Mm-hmm. We have the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Awashai. So he can't stand before us. But I'll finish off. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. And that was the point. Those are the two most precious stages in life, so to speak. Mm-hmm. Is a newborn and an old age, because neither one can defend himself. It's one thing for you to put a man to death and he can defend himself, but when you come against helpless individuals and you have absolutely no remorse, you totally disregard this person's life, that shows that this is a person of no mercy, man. Mm-hmm. And Esau showed no mercy. And the Lord said, of a fierce countenance, a person which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. So Esau, the Lord told you, hey man, I'm sending somebody against you that, hey, and it's nothing that you can do against this guy. Mm-hmm. It's no look that you can have against this guy that he ain't gonna just bring the sword on you. So what the hell you look like coming against this man and in the peak of his power, man? Mm-hmm. His technology is greater than when he took over the world when he was the Romans, man. Mm-hmm. So what more now, man? He got hypersonic weapons. The brothers put it in the group.
Oh yeah.
Hypersonic missiles. He got microwave missiles, and I seen a microwave gun that Esau had when I was in the military. Man, it's a box, and it literally turn your body temperature up 20 to 40 degrees, man, and cook you from the inside out. Damn. And people will be looking at you. Why he holding his stomach? Next thing you know, blood and other matters of fluids is coming out of this man's body, because Esau he used a microwave to kill his ass, man. And you Jakes cannot come against Esau, but you thinking you on a level, man.
That's right.
Ain't no coming against this guy, man.
That's right.
But you got it up.
Yep, I had something on that too, just to prove. Yeah, Esau is that he's basically the bearer of that sword, man. Mm-hmm. This is Revelation 6 and 4. And this is talking about Esau straight up, man. It says, Revelation 6 and 4, it says, and there went out another horse that was red. Mm-hmm. Now, when you read the color red in the Bible, man, what comes to mind? Edom, man. Yeah, Esau, Edom. Genesis, It says there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat therereon to take peace from the earth. And that's what Esau did, man. He did, man. Yep.
The nations were at peace at one. Well, not necessarily at peace, but the world itself was at peace.
Right.
War has always been a thing of on earth since the beginning of time, man. But the fact that Esau, when he got that gunpowder, Esau literally he turned things up to a whole nother level. Mm-hmm. It was war 2.0, man. That's right. Now I'm fighting you from a long distance. Like the hell with the arrow, I got the gun. Now he did something that no man has ever done on the face of the earth. He fighting aerial fights, man. Like who can come against this guy? You'll read them one more time out.
It says, I read again from the top, Revelation 6 and 4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Yeah, he took peace from the earth. What was World War I about? What was World War II about, man? That was about Esau and his theory. That was just Edomites against Edomites. He took peace from the earth, man. No one can get along with each other now. Because if you ain't cool with me, you ain't cool. Period.
That's right.
I determine if you cool with each other or not. I got the big stick. That's what Teddy Roosevelt he harped on. The man with he that has the big stick wins, man. Roughly paraphrased.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's how Esau moves, man. You can continue.
Yep. It says to finish off the verse, it says and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
A great sword, man. And what is a sword used for, man? Destruction. Now you show me where a sword has brought anything together, man. A sword has one purpose, is to divide asunder.
That's right.
That's it. And what does Esau do? Everywhere he goes, man, he is his death.
That's right.
he destroys everything. Wherever his pale pink skin lays his foot upon that sword, it's a wrap, man. It's death and destruction that shall follow this man.
That's right.
He's the harbinger of death. That was it on that?
Yeah. That's
okay,
pretty much the point. You have something?
Let me see. Yeah. I'll start here. This